How do you find a good couples therapist? It is tough. It's actually one of the reasons that Jeb and I created the Relationship Therapy Center, because we felt like it's so hard to find somebody good. And when your relationship is important, you really want to make sure you find somebody good and you're not wasting your time and energy. So here's the 3 things I would recommend. Number 1, make sure you find a marriage and family therapist. It's a specific kind of training that a regular, fantastic individual therapist just doesn't have. So you want to make sure it's someone that's really studied in this way and thinks systemically. Number 2, you want to find somebody that actively engages in deliberate practice. Now, this is actually true in any field, that the people that are best at what they do are actively honing and tweaking their skills. So like here at the Relationship Therapy Center, we use feedback-informed treatment, so we're getting feedback right away. We're improving as we go. We're tracking our results to actually make sure we're getting better. We're doing training. So even if you don't come here, I just think it's important to ask the question, what type of couples therapy do you do? Because if someone doesn't have the answer to that question, it would make me concerned that they're not using deliberate practice. The answer itself doesn't matter that much. If they were to say Gottman or EFT, there's a lot of good types of couples therapy that could be helpful to you. You just want somebody that's actively engaged in getting better at what they're doing. And number 3, you want to know what kind of structure or format somebody uses. So if you're using insurance, you might be limited to 53 minutes once a week. Depends on your insurance and whatnot. But if you're able to just be more flexible than that, I think a format that has more intensity to it is more beneficial. Even if it means you have to come less frequently, I think a meeting for a couple hours, or if you have lots of issues going on, a 15-hour intensive just makes a lot more sense than 53 minutes once a week. Because sometimes you just get into an issue and then your session's over. So having a therapist that's flexible with the structure, I think is really important. Now, I will tell you that some of the best therapists have waiting lists because they retain their clients and, they're popular and so they get lots of referrals. But they're worth waiting for because a good therapist can really make all the difference in your relationship. This has been 2-Minute Tools with Teresa Benoit. Learn to love better and be better loved. Call us today.